Rimshee, jeez, I hardly got my shirt on. Fuck.
Why are you
Hey, everybody,
frozen?
welcome to Let's Stay to Discord.
You
And I'm
fucking
frozen.
slut.
You unfroze right before you turned off your camera.
God damn it.
Of course.
God damn it. Alright, anyways, we're gonna do a show today. I
Yeah,
hope
we
you guys
are.
like it. You might not. I don't know. I'm going through some shit.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
You can't just leave me like that.
I need something stronger to deal with you.
Oh, okay. I dig it. Come on.
I was just trying to be
Jables, quick,
slightly
use our
funny.
Rimshee replacement.
You guys are getting butthurt, so I'm gonna go further down the rabbit hole. Go fuck yourselves.
There you go. That's our Rimshee replacement.
It's like he never even left.
Yep. Yeah, one of the topics that I put up was my favorite new conspiracy theory is that the fires in LA were all started to get rid of Diddy evidence.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah. It's not true, but it's one of those ones that you have fun with, you know?
Well, yeah, like, sometimes you just gotta laugh or else you just break down and cry.
Yep. Speaking of laughing, Ari Shaffir has a new special on Netflix. It's pretty good.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I saw him do this. I saw him do this set when he was working it out a couple years ago, before he released his special Jew. He was working on this one. Yeah, so I got to see him do it live. It's better than when I saw it live, but like.
Well, yeah, because it wasn't fully worked out then.
Yeah, it was way more refined now. But yeah, I was like, wait a second, I remember that joke. That was fun.
Like, I saw this in its raw form.
Yeah. All right, Rimshee, now that you're back, what you drinking?
Whatever's in here.
I don't know what that is.
You're not supposed to.
DM it to me.
Rimshee doesn't know either.
So yeah.
I want to bitch about something.
Walgreens?
Yeah. Well, it's not specifically Walgreens, but this is a trend that's starting to happen, and I'm not a fan of it.
I actually haven't really looked at this at all.
Looking for the article.
Okay. It's in topics.
Oh, it's a topic? Okay.
That we're not actually going to read this article. I just want to use it as a jumping off point so that I can bitch.
Yeah. Understandable.
So I first noticed this phenomenon, and the phenomenon that they're talking about here is digitized glass on refrigerator doors.
I remember this. I looked at this and I actually clicked on the link going, what the fuck?
Well, this is something that like one store was doing a few years ago. It's just becoming more prevalent now. We talked about it back then too.
So I noticed this at my local Kroger store, and my dog's about to get loud. Dad's here. But at my local Kroger store, like, instead of having the see-through, just like glass refrigerator door where you can just look in and see all the sodas and whatnot, instead the door is a digital display that shows you all of the options that are in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
And I fucking hate this. Because
I don't want to see
now,
what you say all the options
in order to
are. I want to
see
see what all the options are.
Exactly. Because now I have to walk over there, open the door, because I can't see inside anymore, and confirm for myself if you actually have that in stock. It's a pain in the ass.
Also, I do a lot of things in my life to avoid ads. I don't need it when I'm walking down the grocery store aisle.
That's another thing. They do flash advertisements. They flash advertisements on their, or like they'll have like stupid shit. Like during Christmas, they had like dancing gingerbread men that would be like in between the ads.
If they were doing like something cutesy around Christmas time, I'm for that. I like cutesy shit. But if it's an ad, go fuck yourself.
So basically what you're telling me, and I didn't realize, I should have said this sooner, but basically what you're telling me is this ad glass is dumber than I expected it to be. I thought it would be glass that had a display embedded in the glass so it could display ads. I didn't think it was just replacing the fucking glass with a TV screen.
No, it's the entire glass.
Yeah, it replaces the entire door.
No, I realize that.
I thought cannot see inside.
Yeah, I thought it would have a transparent glass screen. Because I didn't read the article. I was waiting for today. But I thought, I could see uses for that. Just having the transparent glass, but you're able to display ads all over the glass. I actually thought that could be interesting. You could be have it set up so that there's a deal on this today. Note right here on the door. No, it's a lot dumber than I thought. It's just a fucking
just preventing
TV
you from
screen
seeing inside
on the door.
It's servicing you ads while you're not able to see what's inside.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
And not only is it a TV screen, that it occasionally shows you ads, but when it's not showing you ads, it shows you just a static display of what is allegedly behind that door, which you won't know until you actually open it and check.
Now, if they made it slightly transparent so you could still see through and see what's in there while everything was playing, I'd be more cool with that. But that's not what's happening.
Like I said, I thought this was going to be transparent glass with an embedded screen, an embedded transparent screen, so they could display stuff on that embedded screen while you're still able to see through. That actually sounded like an interesting and pretty cool idea.
Yes, that would be.
This sounds like fucking bullshit.
Yeah. You know what it is? You know what
It's almost like that's the reason why we brought it up.
Well, like I said,
you know what they've actually turned these. You know what they've actually turned these grocery store cooler doors into? They're non-interactive vending machine displays now.
Yeah, kind of. At least for the drinks. The food vending machines always had glass so you could see what was still in stock. And what to press to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, with these doors, I have to walk over there and open it up. It's like, okay, do they have any, like, Mountain Dew Code Red here? Opens the door. Nope, it's out of stock. Wish I could have seen that instead of wasting my time walking over here.
Hey, Biotech. Or BRNWSH, babe. New account?
Yeah, like, call me a curmudgeon. I'm sure some people would, but it's like, it's inconvenient, it's stupid, and I don't like it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's going to be everywhere.
This is not progress. This is not the progress I was promised.
Yeah, hey, BRNWSH, babe. You really need to run your name through some people, you know? Hey, Crab.
Oh, hi, crap. But yeah, just something that I saw that article. It reminded me of what's happening around me at my local grocery store. Wanted to bitch about it. Because it's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, it is really stupid. Much like Biotech Babe leaving out the E in tech. And making it BRNWSH.
Babe. But she's pretty
It's
cool,
amazing
so we forgive her.
It's amazing how powerful one little E can be. Just a simple vowel.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
just so real quick.
reminds me of that.
Commemorate her appearance. Huh?
Love to see you see you here, Biotech Babe. BRNWSH, babe.
I have to do this seeing as how she's here. Anal!
Oh yeah, anal.
Anal.
But no, now you're a BRNWSH babe, so you probably don't do anal anymore. Damn, it's unfortunate.
Great sadness.
Yeah, the OnlyFans fans will be sad.
Yeah.
Should we
Well,
talk about the TikTok thing at all?
Wait, real quick. I had to do a thing.
Yeah. I follow.
Yeah. For Biotech Babe. No more anal. There's no more anal. We have Biotech Babe is gone. BRNWSH Babe is here.
He was
Tightest sphincter in the West. And I don't know how we're going to continue with the lack of anal, but we shall.
It's only
Carry on.
elastic now.
Bye, Biotech. Hello, BRNWSH.
Wear one out if you got him, boys.
We'll do a little. All right, so sorry, sir. I just
Anyway.
had to do that bit. What were you saying?
No, that's fine.
I was asking, do we want to touch on TikTok at all?
I don't care. And I was
Oh, the
gonna say I
TikTok
don't
ban?
care.
Yeah. I mean, it lasted less than 24 hours, apparently, because I guess TikTok is coming back online. Because Trump said he's not going to enforce it. But,
Yeah, we'll see. I also don't care that much. I think TikTok is a detriment to our society. So, like, good.
It's fucking garbage.
I avoided YouTube Shorts for a very long time, and then Dina got me into them, and then I spent like 4 hours scrolling through them, and I'm like, ooh, this is bad. So I don't watch
Yeah.
shorts anymore unless it's like a specific short.
Yeah,
Like-
I'll watch shorts from specific people, but
Yeah.
like, in all honesty, I will go.
I don't
the
doom
one
scroll.
the one thing remotely political I will touch on when it comes to the TikTok ban is the absurdity of that of how broad that the wording is. And I think we were thinking this when we originally talked about it, or when it originally came out. It's just so broad it doesn't make sense. Like, basically it gives the president way too much power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're dealing with a situation where there are people saying, "Oh, it means that the president is basically king." Yeah, to some extent it does, but you at least have to have some sort of proof, and it has to be that you're at least foreign owned or foreign controlled, and you can make a claim that, oh no, all it takes is a corrupt official, but you'd basically be the one suing, and you get to sue.
Yeah.
You get to choose where you sue.
Rimshee, I didn't know you were going to show Portal content.
I'll be interested to see if there'll be a reworked version of this that comes around later.
Well, I was gonna do Subnautica, but I got really into it, so I'm gonna do an entire playthrough, and we're just gonna have a couple of we're just gonna have a series of episodes where we have Subnautica content for an entire playthrough playing in the background.
By the way, for any of you out there who haven't played Portal or Portal 2, do it. It's really fun and funny.
Excellent game.
Yeah.
All you're getting,
I would argue Portal and Portal 2 are the closest to perfect games that you can really get.
Yeah, I was planning on doing Portal, but I don't have that on Steam. I have played Portal, but I played it when I was a console peasant.
Have you played the what's it called?
I have not played the multiplayer.
Oh, dude, we should play the multiplayer together. Let's do that content.
Dude, we could do that for background. Hell, if we're both recording, I could splice together the footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you send it to me, and
For
we can splice
anybody
together
not-
the funny parts. I can expand my ability to
For
edit
anybody
video.
not sold, there's a thing that I can say that might just get you to look at Portal, especially for Portal 2. J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep in mind that you're only getting the visuals.
He is excellent
All
as
of this-
Cave Johnson.
Yeah.
You're only getting the visuals right now. There is so much, like, all of this movement that this fucking ball is doing includes words. Just a lot of fucking words.
Yeah, you should have played with
Yeah,
subtitles
Wheatley
on, so
talks
that
a
would
lot.
show it.
I want people to... Well, part of the fun of that is the delivery. I wanted people to be able to experience it themselves.
Yeah. By
And the
way,
subtitles could
if
have
you
been
and I-
blocked by like our logo right there and us.
Since you haven't played the co-op, it really is just going to be me just like letting you cook and solve the puzzles until you get stuck. Really,
Yeah.
I love that game so much. I did that with Dina. I don't know, a few months ago. Dina and I played through it.
I would appreciate that. Since
Yeah.
you already know, like
It's a game that a
obviously
lot of
I'm
people
turning and
revisit.
burning pretty. I'm turning and burning pretty well through most of these, but I do run in. It has been so long since I've played Portal 2. Last time I played Portal 2 was on console, I think. You know what? I'm gonna go and check out. Here we have it. How much time? I have a total of 118 minutes on Steam on Portal 2. So, yeah, I've never played it on Steam before.
So the multiplayer is really fun because each of you can shoot 2 portals. So you really have to navigate around that.
So it's not like you shoot one portal, I shoot another portal. They're both the
No.
orange and blue portals, or is it orange, blue, purple, yellow, something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so it's 4 portals
Yeah,
total.
Yeah, we can
you
have
both
4
can
portals
fire a
active.
portal,
2 wormholes
open,
at a time.
like the starting portal, and then wherever the other connects.
Yeah, 2 wormholes at a time.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
there are
it
some
makes for
puzzles
some-
in the co-op that absolutely need the 4 portals to be used simultaneously and switched up.
There's one puzzle where like one person has to send the other person into just like an infinite going through the portals and then launch a portal somewhere else. So that person just launches somewhere else. And like so you're just zooming through these portals.
Abuse the infinite falling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fun.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll come up with a time sometime soon that we can do that. I also want to talk to you at some point about changing the aspect ratio. Maybe we go ahead and change the aspect ratio we display in.
What do you mean?
But that's a conversation. Well, you see how the difference between our vertical and our horizontal? That's our aspect ratio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Changing it to be like a wider screen thing at some point, maybe.
I'm not opposed to that. That's on you. Just do stuff like that.
All right. I might try and figure that out then.
Yeah, you're the producer. You're the tech producer.
That doesn't mean that I'm just gonna make unilateral decisions.
Yeah, I mean, like, let me know about
This isn't
stuff.
Linus Tech Tips.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, let me know about stuff, and, like, I'll tell you if I think it looks good or not. But other than that, like, it's ultimately your choice.
Don't get me wrong, though. I do like Linus. I'm just making a joke.
Yeah. Dude, that whole honey thing.
Yeah, we didn't really get a chance to get into that the last few
talk
shows.
about that. Let's talk about that briefly.
Yeah,
So,
I'm down to talk about it. Yeah, so like
let me speak in. Let's go over what was going on, and then I will speak in defense of LTT for a moment.
Oh, I was going to speak in defense of LTT also.
Yeah.
I
will say,
actually,
just starting out, before we get into it, I will just say up front, I was always fucking skeptical of honey.
Yeah.
I always found it kind of suspicious.
All right, Markiplier.
If you're using something free, you're probably the product.
Yeah.
Well,
okay,
and that's the other thing is, like, recently, the people behind honey have been hardcore pushing this pie shit. And I've been super sketchy about that, too, because it keeps showing up everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like YouTube and Google spend all this money to prevent ad blockers, but this one totally works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All these open source free ad blockers work so much better.
I mostly use Brave browser, and like they still service me ads. I get some of their fucking garbage cryptocurrency for it, but the ads are small and they're like in the bottom corner, like a notification or something.
But
yeah,
the reason I'm so suspect of pie and all the heavy advertising is because it's been revealed that honey was a massive scam.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's just part 1 of 3. That's a 3-part video that it is.
Also,
Yeah, that was only after part 1. But let's do a quick rundown of it. Not that... anyway, let's just do a quick little rundown. Basically, what we're dealing with is, the Honey was screwing creators out of, not AdSense, but,
It was stealing the commissions they promised them.
Yeah.
For promoting the product.
I wouldn't say it that way.
They were stealing
what
the
it was-
commissions that they would get from for promoting a product. But
Yes,
if
hold
the person
on.
also used Honey, because they
Yes,
do
so-
last click.
Specifically through affiliate link.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you have an affiliate link, that is a token that is in the URL. So when you buy the product, the person that is selling it knows, hey, this person is using an affiliate link from this person.
This person is the reason why you're getting this sale.
Yes, this content creator is the reason why this sale is happening. If you had the Honey browser, which Honey paid a lot of creators a lot of money to convince their audience to get, if you checked for coupons, it would change the link so it would be a Honey affiliate link.
Not if you checked
instead of
for
that
coupons.
creators.
If you clicked anything Honey popped up at all. Like, if it's saying, oh, you've got the best deal, no, nothing going on here, there was a good chance that you...
Well, you would have to click
It wasn't just chance, it would just be... Yeah,
you would have to
click the
check
X,
for
not the
coupons
OK.
to get that. Yeah.
No, not even check for coupons.
No.
Honey would sometimes
It was
just pop
found
up
out
and say...
that... Yeah, the little coin would pop up and say, like, oh, there's no coupons here. And if you just click on him to make him go away, that click is enough to change the affiliate link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is dastardly and gross. Because now, your favorite content creator that you only know about this product from that content creator, or you know about this, because I've personally, when I was looking for a VPN and I was kind of like researching which ones I liked, I specifically looked for a content creator I liked that I knew promoted it, and I used their affiliate link because I knew that they got like a little kickback from it. And I would get like a little discount. You know, I specifically looked for that to support the creator that I liked.
Yeah, let's
if
say
I had honey, that would have done nothing. Not only would it have done nothing, it would have been an actual negative, because now that company doesn't know that that creator inspired people to get this product, because it all seems like it just came from Honey, like it was advertised from Honey.
Yeah. I think we've covered it enough.
Also, just the fact that Honey went to all these creators and just straight up lied to them.
Yeah, pretty much. But
they omitted information.
Like, oh, yeah,
they didn't
you'll get
lie.
your own.
A lie of omission.
Yeah, I'll take that.
But like getting to the LTT stuff. When Linus found out about it, it was apparently kind of already trending, and he didn't. His company didn't make a video about it, which, sure, why not?
They did a brief mention about it. They were like, "Hey, we don't like how they changed the URL at checkout, and that's why we're not going through Honey anymore. Here's this other thing."
Yeah.
But that's as far as they went with it. He should have gone a little bit more in depth about it, but I'm not blaming him for that. Like, he said what he needed to say about it, and like why he wasn't with them anymore. He didn't need to make a whole video on it. He maybe should have shared it around to some other like investigative creators
Yeah.
like a CoffeeZilla or something. But you know, it's probably something that he didn't think about. He's like, hey, I don't like this practice. Whatever. Yeah.
Did he then go on to promote a similar thing that also ended up being a similar kind of scam?
No.
Ugh.
But it was also
It
at
was-
a time before, like, they knew how much it was stealing from other creators, but they hadn't yet found out that it was actually false advertising, because they were saying, we'll make sure you have the best deal. Well, it turns out that's
Yeah.
also a lie.
Yeah, that was the other thing.
Yeah.
Honey, there's
That
lots
they're
of
working
companies
with
that,
companies.
yeah, lots of companies that were working with Honey would be like, hey, we don't want you to show this coupon, and so they wouldn't show it. So you weren't getting the best deal. And that's why there's a
Yeah.
class action lawsuit right now.
Yeah. It's like,
And
they
the
lied to
other reason why
people
there's a
that
class
they
action lawsuit.
paid to promote them. They lied to
So-
consumers.
So another factor in this is when you use that affiliate link, that tells the advertiser that, hey, no, you actually drive traffic to this product and people are actually purchasing. That's what happens when you use the affiliate link. And that gives you more credit to possibly negotiate more money or get more ads for said product. And since Honey was taking all the credit for it, now all these creators, they lose all of their negotiation power. They lose all of their credit for sending people there. That's what I think. That's what the bigger issue is. On the consumer end, it's whatever.
But it's well, on the consumer end, the big issue with the consumer end is
that it wasn't showing you all the It wasn't showing you all the coupons.
But most people didn't care about the stuff having to do with creators, because it doesn't exactly affect them.
Yeah.
So, like, with the consumer thing, like, that was a big thing, because it's like, it's like, not only are they not providing you the best coupons that they possibly could, but they are actively colluding with businesses to make sure you don't get those good coupons.
Yeah. And then they're actively stealing commissions from the creators that you love and enjoy, that are the reason why you went there for the product in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, after telling these creators that the affiliate links would give them commissions, and then stealing it from them.
Yeah. Well, no, after telling all these content creators, get your audience to get Honey, so now the entire audience has Honey, and all the affiliate links from that creator there forward, any member of their audience that has Honey no longer is getting commissions to this creator that they like, who introduced them to Honey in the first place.
Yeah.
It's real sneaky.
It's
real fucked up.
Incredibly, it's insidious, is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, this is almost like super villain shit.
Yeah. And like, I respect the game. It's like,
Yeah, there's lawsuits
played.
against this company right now.
oh, did you see in their terms of service
Oh yeah,
that
major lawsuits are coming.
did you see that whole thing in their terms of
Gamers Nexus has already started a lawsuit. There's already at least 2 lawsuits going on.
Yeah, Legal started a lawsuit as well.
I don't give a fuck about him.
Yeah, I don't care about Legal.
Well, okay. I'm saying he's doing a class action lawsuit for the creators. I don't see what's wrong with that. politically
I'm
disagree
just
with
saying
him
that
all
the
you guys
creators
want.
could have found better. No, it's not even that. I'm just saying the creators could have found better legal representation because he's a fucking idiot.
I'm just saying he started the class action. That's it.
I know. That's the thing. They could have found better law representation.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Attorney Tom's in on it. I don't know if Attorney Tom's in on it. I think he is.
Of course, it could be worse. Ricada could be in on it.
No.
There was a
Jesus
time that
Christ.
would have been preferable too.
Yeah, like 4 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Back before the Coke.
I guess he talked
Crap.
to somebody recently about all the shit that went down.
Yeah. Crab, you say there's probably some easier way to make money. No, that was the easiest way. Get all these creators, get all of their audiences to get honey, and then every time those creators have an affiliate link and then they go to look for coupons, it automatically switches to you and you get the fucking... This is possibly billions of dollars that honey has essentially stolen from creators.
And it's not just honey that's in the crosshairs. PayPal is in the crosshairs.
Yeah, because
PayPal purchased honey for $4 billion.
Yeah.
And there is no fucking way that they did not know honey's business practices when they purchased.
Yeah.
I'm not... Crap, I wouldn't even say that they lied. They just didn't tell the whole truth.
Which is a lie of omission, but...
But yeah, I use the word lie pretty heavily. Like I like to be like specific about that.
Yeah, I would say it's a lie, but I would always include lie of what kind of lie it is. Because this is that specific type of lie where you could easily say, we weren't lying to you about what we were doing, we just didn't tell you. Yeah, that's a lie of omission.
Yeah, this is
crap,
like
until somebody looked into this, it was almost the perfect scam.
Well, it was in their terms of service. They were open about it too. And it was in their terms of service that once you accept to use the app, you're not... In their terms of service, it said you are not allowed to do like a lawsuit against them. That was in their terms of service.
I don't think that's going to hold up in court.
No,
it's not going to hold up in court, but it was there.
Forced arbitration is quickly being turned into non-enforceable.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just like that shit where Disney tried to get out of paying that family for the person they killed because, like, oh, you had a free trial of Disney Plus once. Fuck you, you can't sue us.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on, sorry. I keep getting distracted by Rimshee's Portal game playthrough. I love that game so much, and you're doing
Jables
pretty good.
is easily distracted, flashing colors.
It's a really good game, and I like to see how people solve it. I watch playthroughs a lot.
It is. I'm not saying it's not.
I was watching somebody play Portal for the first time right before the show.
Yeah, like I'm not playing for the
One of my
first
favorite
time.
Mauler streams was him, Metal, and Fringy racing Portal against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not my first time playing, but I don't remember any of these puzzles. So
yeah, but you remember all the mechanics, which makes it easier to like go through it.
Yeah, that makes a huge difference. If you have to learn all the mechanics, it makes it a lot more difficult, to say the least.
Yeah, like every.
So you're like,
I'm due for another playthrough because it's been about 2 years since I played through it on single player.
the beautiful thing about Portal, the original game, is that like it's very simple. Like, you only have
hold
a
on,
few
hold on.
basic
At
things that
this,
you can do.
real quick, at this exact point, Gladys, the main computer, is making fun of the main character for being too fat for that jump pad. And is reaching the limit.
Yeah.
just to give you guys like a little insight into what's actually being said in the game right now.
You guys remember when they got Gladys's voice actress to show up in Pacific Rim?
No.
Yeah, she does the voice for like inside the Jaegers, like when they're like deploying weapons or like powering up and shit.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I first saw Pacific Rim, it came out while I was working on a pot farm, and I watched it on pay-per-view in the owner of the pot farm's house. We had a little movie night
Statute of
together.
Limitations. Haha.
I remember watching it the first time, and like when they're powering up Gypsy Danger, I'm like, wait a minute, is that Gladys? And it was.
Yeah, and there's a musical comedian, Jonathan Coltrane.
Mm-hmm.
Is that his name?
I think.
I couldn't tell you.
I usually have to ask you about this stuff, Jables.
No, there was a.
How forward are you
fuck.
leaning? Because you look... you look big compared to me.
Yeah, I'm leaning pretty far forward right now.
Okay, fair enough.
It's all a matter of perspective.
So, the thing about Portal, though, in general, the thing about Portal is it's a simple, basic premise. You have a gun that can shoot 2 portals, and, like, with Portal 2, you've got this cube that that's shown on screen right now, which can redirect lasers. And,
I'm pretty sure that was in the first one, too.
No, in the first one, it was only portals. It actually specifies in the gameplay that the cube was finished right before the end, right before Portal 1 takes place, but was not implemented.
Hmm.
Like, it specifies the implementation.
Jonathan Colton, that's his name. Jesus Christ.
But, yeah, you've got 2 portals, you've got that cube, and you've got a weight cube to hold down switches. That's the basic premise of the entire thing. Everything else is sorting out how to work all of that together to get from point A to point B. It's exceedingly simple, but it gets more and more difficult as time goes on.
I think Portal's origins, it was originally Valve was just using it to like test physics shit.
Yeah,
and
we
could actually make a game out of this.
It was a tech demo on an orange disc that came out on Xbox. That had a couple other things like a demo for Mass Effect and shit.
Also, there is no fall damage in these games. In Universe Reason, you've got these special leg attachments that prevent fall damage. Yeah. They prevent fall damage, but the reality is, if fall damage was a thing in these games, you'd be fucked.
Yeah.
It would not be fun.
I have gifted Portal 2 to several married couples as like a relationship building exercise. I was like, play the co-op together, guys. You both play games.
Yeah, like Portal 2 is where things get
I did
really
that.
interesting because like they take the basic groundwork of what Portal set up. And it's like, okay, now we're gonna play with it. Here's this stuff called repulsion gel.
Yeah, and then there's like a Portal Revolution or Revised or something like that, where you start playing with time as well. That game is nutty. It wasn't made by Valve. It was a fan-made game.
Yeah. And really, it's because of Portal why so many, like, it's a big part of why so many people are upset that Half-Life is likely never going to finish.
No. Also,
Because in the last part of Half-Life that ever came out, one of the major plot points was the discovery of a ice-breaking ship owned by Aperture Science.
yeah.
Because Half-Life and Portal take place in the same universe.
You mean Wheatley Labs?
And I think the ship was called the Polaris, but I can't remember.
Another thing that Portal is really good for is I had a friend that wanted to get into first-person shooters, but just like wasn't good at them.
Oh yeah, you got to be careful with where you place your shit.
Yeah, because they just never played first-person shooters, and I was like, well, and it was somebody that liked puzzle games, so I was like, hey, play Portal. You like puzzle games? It'll get you better at shooting. And they did, and they loved Portal, and yeah, now they're playing fucking CS:GO and shit.
All right, I'm naming this episode the Puzzle Game Pipeline.
Huh?
I'm naming this episode the Puzzle Game Pipeline.
Yeah.
Portal, good game. People should play Portal.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good in several ways. Oh shit.
Well, I think part of the in-universe reasoning is that even for Apex Legends is even the fully organic-based pilots know how to take fall damage, how to take a fall and not get hurt as part of training.
The fact
I don't know for sure,
that's going to be the thing, and there's never going to be another Titanfall.
Yeah, Apex Legends fucking killed Titanfall. I've heard rumor that there's going to be a Titanfall 3, but it's rumor.
Because, like, what was really tragic is, like, everybody's like, oh, you know, like, the first Titanfall came out, and, like, yeah, it was fun, but, like, the game itself overall was not considered to be anything special by a lot of people. So then the sequel comes out, and the sequel's really good. Like, it's like a top-tier FPS game, and hardly anyone bought it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not fair.
Yeah, honestly, so here's what was going on. Here's why Titanfall is the way it is. Or isn't the way it is. However you want to put it. Titanfall 3 was being worked on, and they just wanted to play. They found that they added this pilots only version, and they had trouble finding anyone in the company who actually wanted to play it otherwise. So there's that. It just the battle royale genre just fucking killed it. It sucks.
Yeah. Battle royale / hero shooters are a fucking scourge on the industry.
I have heard so many rumors. Like, officially, Apex Legends technically doesn't take place, and technically does take place in the Titanfall universe. I think it's supposed to be its own separate thing, but they just never took out all the assets from Titanfall 3. Titanfall 3 was also going to be basically a refresh on Titanfall 2. And I think that, if I remember right, that's part of why Apex Legends won out over Titanfall 3. Because it was just, there wasn't enough that you could play Titanfall 2 or you could play Apex Legends. Because Titanfall 3 was basically just Titanfall 2.
Yeah.
but
Rimshee, what are
now
you doing
we're far
after the
enough.
show?
I actually have a birthday dinner to go to for my father-in-law.
Ah, damn.
Yeah.
I really want to play Portal now.
Cats! Cats! Well, we'll set up a time.
I'm free all week after I get off work. So.
Yeah. Oh, which reminds me, I should check to see if there are any calls.
Yeah, Rimshee gotta make that money.
There's a high possibility, everybody,
Is
that
there
you
a
will
holiday?
see footage of Rimshee and I playing Portal together. Which is going to be a lot of me standing around while Rimshee figures out the puzzles, because I've already played it multiple times on co-op. But I love that
Grudgingly
so much.
sigh in the corner, like, okay, I'll help you.
No, I'll happily help him. I'm not going to begrudgingly sigh.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Excited. I get excited
King
when
Day.
people figure it out.
Yeah, there's this. I've got a single long call on Tuesday, so I probably won't get a call on Tuesday. So
right.
maybe we can play on either tomorrow or Tuesday.
Cool, sounds good.
You have work tomorrow?
Yeah,
on
I mean,
Martin Luther King Day?
ask. Huh?
Tomorrow's Martin Luther King. I think it's
his
Martin.
wife.
Yeah,
You-
I still work.
you,
Mail
Jables.
still. If the mail runs, I still work.
I don't think the mail is running.
Doesn't
Banks
matter.
are
I'm still
closed.
working. I don't know. I don't know how they do things. If I show up tomorrow and they're closed, that's whatever. It's a 10-minute walk.
Yeah, instead of working,
It
I
is
just
a
went for a
federal
walk.
holiday.
Yeah.
Does FedEx and UPS still run? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's Martin Luther King Day tomorrow.
Junior.
Yeah, it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. He's the remembered Martin Luther King, though, so...
Well, yeah, you know, he was remembered for all kinds of things, like infidelity and... Oh, wait.
The FBI killing him.
Jables, we're allowed to say that.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
We're not big like Wendigoon, man. We gotta be careful.
Yeah.
We don't have
that
to
one
be that
speech
careful.
that was really cool that I kind of like based my whole theory on how to treat people around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember enough. It's been a while since I've looked into it, Crab. I don't remember what how exactly Apex Legends is connected. Maybe it's connected to the alternate timeline or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
You also had multiple clashes of personality with that other famous black guy that the Muslim Brotherhood assassinated.
What, Malcolm X?
Yeah.
You know all of X-Men is based on Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X, right? That's Professor X and Magneto.
Some of the writers have disputed that, but
I'm sorry.
but
The parallels
I
are
don't pay attention to
way
comic
too
book writers.
insane.
because a lot of them are insane.
Yeah, the similarities are way too insane to just like ignore that. Like, No, Magneto is
I'm
Malcolm
telling you,
X, and Professor X is Martin Luther King Jr. I get it.
It's like you look at people that work in the comic book industry, even some of the veterans that have been writers and stuff in the comic book industry, and you'll see some bunch of people that are completely divorced from reality.
Yeah. X-Men, Deadpool and Wolverine, still a great movie. I rewatched it the other day.
I've got to watch it. I've been meaning to watch it, but I still gotta watch the second Deadpool.
Second Deadpool, not necessary for this one, but yeah, go ahead and watch it because it's still a decent movie. It's not as good as the first one.
Yeah.
I've been meaning Deadpool when it came out. I've been meaning to watch Deadpool 2 come out. I've just had
That's what some people's problem with Deadpool and one of the problems that some people have with Deadpool and Wolverine is it's just like, oh yeah, all that stuff that we set up in Deadpool 2, yeah, don't worry about it, don't think about it.
I think it's fine. I think it worked out. Deadpool 2, I'm not going back to rewatch it. I've seen it 2 or 3 times. I've seen the first Deadpool probably about a dozen times. Deadpool and Wolverine was like the magnum opus of Ryan Reynolds' vision for what Deadpool is.
I can believe that.
Yeah. Well,
Deadpool 2, decent movie. The fat kid is annoying.
He's supposed to be
Isn't
annoying,
that usually
though,
the case?
That's part of the thing. Yeah, the fat kid's supposed to be annoying, but it's also they know that he's supposed to be annoying, which makes it even kind of worse.
Yeah.
It's not a bad movie, but out of the Deadpool movies, I'd rank Deadpool and Wolverine, Deadpool 1, and then Deadpool 2 at the bottom. But I tied Deadpool 1 and Deadpool and Wolverine. I would tie them because it's kind of like a Terminator situation where the first had to exist so that the other one could be awesome.
I mean, I don't know, like Terminator and Terminator 2 are like because they're completely different movies.
Yeah, but the first one had to exist for the second one to be awesome.
Yeah, I know. But like,
yeah.
I mean, in the sense that, like, the first one is very much like a low budget sci-fi horror film.
By the way, still holds up.
Judgment Day is it absolutely does.
Alien
Shout out to
and
not
as good as
Alien.
T.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, T2 is just fucking top tier movie.
Yeah, it's one of the greatest action movies of all time.
Yeah, you don't get much better than like fucking
or like after he fires the minigun and he fires the minigun and empties it, and then he does the scan, actually checks 0%. Fucking awesome. But
yeah, Terminator and Terminator
shout out
2.
to Bill Paxton. Rest in peace, my dude. The only person to have ever been killed by the Terminator, the Predator, and the aliens.
Yeah, Crab is saying Alien and Aliens also.
I would say that too.
Yeah, those
They're
are
different
entirely
movies.
Different films.
They are entirely different films, but without the horror of the first one, the action adventure horror, I guess you could throw horror in there, but that does not really do shit.
Yeah. I'd say that, like, it's kind of like more terror in Aliens. Like, it's definitely like a thriller more than it is a horror film.
I agree.
It's an action thriller.
Yeah, I can absolutely agree with that.
I still haven't seen either of them. So,
what the fuck do you mean?
I just haven't. Audience, people watching, please help me. I think Sir's about to hit me.
Could you repeat what you said? I think I blocked it out.
The amount of shit that we have because of aliens is mind-numbing.
Yeah.
Stuff to this day.
I
still being
understand.
influenced by that movie.
I understand, like, it all originated from that. It's one of those things where it, like, leaked into pop culture so much that, like, I know about it, but I haven't seen it.
Okay, one of the most beloved characters in gaming, Sergeant Johnson, is a fucking Aliens reference.
Wait, is that from Halo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew about that.
Oh, God.
I know about these
Okay.
things.
We're
I
gonna
just
have to
haven't
fix
actually
that.
seen the movies. I'll be honest, the first Alien movie I saw was Prometheus.
That was a mistake.
Oh, God! What movies have you seen?
What? Just in general? That's a long list.
No, of the Alien-related franchise.
Prometheus. I may have seen the first Alien.
Sick. That doesn't make me confident.
If I saw the first Alien, it was probably at like a Halloween party that a friend was showing, and it was like I was trying to finger chicks there, so like I wasn't paying attention.
I go back a long way. My grandfather, on my mother's side, he gave me Alien, a VHS of Alien, for my 12th birthday.
Yes, my grandson, you must carry on the legacy of Alien.
And he and my Aunt Lisa sat down and we watched it together. And I couldn't sleep for weeks.
Cool. I wasn't allowed to watch Scooby-Doo as a kid. I just want to put that little perspective on it.
You and I are gonna watch Alien. And Aliens.
I love watching stuff with you, because then I go full reactor mode and I start like really expressing shit.
Oh yeah, like watching The Thing with you, which you will watch that movie with us, Rimshee. I'm not letting it go.
It's on my list of things to watch, so it's not like you're sitting there saying something I don't already know.
Yeah.
Bye, Dad. Love you.
Yeah, watching the
But
thing
when
with
we were
me.
watching The Thing, after Jables fell asleep and I had to wake him up,
Yeah.
but I can't say anything about like the first major like encounter in the movie. Like I couldn't see him, but like I just in my mind I could see Jables like pushing himself almost through the back of his chair, just like no.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, I think you and I watching Deep Space Nine together is a great example. Like, if you guys want to have
so many
fun
great
watching
moments.
shit with me, like, I'm great at reacting to stuff. Because I'll just start blurting shit that comes out of my brain. And have a good time. If you want me to be quiet while we watch it, that's fine. I'll do that. But I mean, if you want to have a really fun time, I'll go full reactor mode and start saying some shit. I'll be a black person in the movie theater. For,
For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
I'm not even sure that was legal. I think that was just racist.
But yeah, like, just so many great reactions, like, and like running jokes between me and you as we were watching.
Yeah.
Like, Miles fucking O'Brien.
Miles fucking O'Brien is a fucking goat, okay? He is the star of the show.
Yeah.
And
Miles
when
O'Brien-
him and Bashir are working together, you fucked. You just fucked.
Bashir, genetically altered fucking human being, is like peak performance. Plus, Miles O'Brien's fucking big ass fucking brass balls. You're fucked.
Man ain't seen a Cardassian that he didn't want to shoot.
Fuck yeah, because he was in the Cardassian Wars. Miles O'Brien's got bodies. Miles O'Brien has killed a lot of people.
Just a few.
Yeah. Don't let his appearance fool you. Like, he's let himself go a little bit since then. He's a family man, but he'll still fucking make you disappear.
Dude, the extents that he went with when his kid went missing on that one little two-parter.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ. Miles O'Brien is the best.
Yeah. That's a crazy man, to put it lightly.
Yeah. Nah. I wish he was I'd be happy if he was just like my third cousin twice removed. Because he'd still be on my side. Miles O'Brien, you want him on your fucking side.
There are other times where, like, Jables, like, for example, I can't remember the exact episode name, but basically, like, they're investigating something that happened, and the question of whether or not Quark was involved comes up. And, like, Odo basically immediately is just like, yeah, he's a scoundrel and a fuck up, but no, he wouldn't have done this.
I dislike him, but I do respect him.
Yeah.
I just remember Jables, like, pausing to say, he's like, I respect the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I told you would like Odo.
Odo is a
Great
true...
characters.
He's a man of great character.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely.
Odo, like, he's like, hey, I'm the law keeper. This guy's a little fucking shit ass, but this isn't him. I want every fiber of my being to lock this person up, but this isn't him.
And trust me, there are times while we were watching the show where Jables is just like, I really love him as a character, but maybe we should throw Quark out the airlock.
Well, Quark kind of sucks.
Not to say he doesn't deserve it, but it would not be the same show without him.
Yeah.
Oh, the fucking the Ferengi's finest hour, where they have the fucking they have the dead dude rigged up.
Yeah.
They end up almost by accident killing all of the Jim to Hadar and getting another fucking hostage.
Oh.
Oh, god damn, that episode was great.
Yeah, everybody, join the Discord. Watch shows with me. I'm really fun to watch shows with.
His legitimate, like, fucking, like, indignation, like, You know, like, not playing it up, like, legitimately pissed when Jadzia died. He's like, they did not just fucking do that.
No,
They better
no.
fucking bring her back.
Yeah, I was so fucking angry. I think I took a lap around my apartment. I think I took a lap around my apartment on that one.
Part of that
Well, yeah, because
is normal. Part of it is normal death flags are almost never used in Star Trek. So when she's pregnant and they're getting ready to marry her and Worf, and like you're seeing all these death flags that would normally indicate, yep, that character's gonna die. But this is Star Trek. How the fuck am I supposed to know that suddenly they've changed their mind and now these death flags mean something?
No, everything went fine for a little, and then she died. That was a fucking problem.
Yes, the series 6 finale.
Yeah, no,
season 6 finale. She dies.
I'm fully aware, and normally those would be absolute death flags. But it's Star Trek, so you don't recognize them because they usually aren't death flags.
I was expecting her to die through all of that, and then things were fine for a while, and then she died. That's when I got fucking pissed.
Yeah, because like the show is just like, no, like it fucking got you. It's like, no, everything's fine. This is gonna work out, and no, she's gone.
No, there was at least 2 or 3 episodes where I was like, she's probably gonna die. And then she didn't. And then she did. And I'm like, motherfucker. Fucking mad. I love that character so fucking much.
Jadzia was so good.
I grew to like the next Dax, but like
Ezri's great. I'm impressed what they managed to do with her character with just 1 season.
They did very well.
Really speaks to Deep Space Nine's writing quality.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Deep Space Nine is peak Trek writing, but it's up there. And the only reason I don't say it's peak Trek writing is because it kind of diverts from Trek a little bit in its writing. Peak Trek writing could either be seen as TNG or TOS.
Well, its entire scenario is absent from regular Trek because they're in a station.
Yeah, they're in a fixed point. All the problems come to them for once.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that like Deep Space Nine in its later seasons, like, goes into territory that we never went into in other Star Treks. That being, it's like, what happens when the Federation, which if you've watched the original series, you've watched The Next Generation prior to it, like Jables, for example. Jables had seen all TNG, basically knows the show inside and out almost.
Yeah.
What happens when that Federation that you are so familiar with goes to war?
Yeah. By the way, I want to get back to Jadzia dying. None of you have seen me like really angry. Sir saw me fucking furious that day.
Yeah, it was for anybody that saw him freak out about GoldenEye being on that stupid cunt's video games that you never have to play list.
That was a fraction of my power.
Yeah, like I heard him get up. Like, I heard his chair go back. I heard him get up. Is like, no, you did not just fucking do that.
Yeah.
I think we ended after that. No, wait.
I didn't want to watch anymore. I had to reevaluate my feelings.
Yeah. It's like we watched the first episode of season 7, and you're just like, oh, they really fucking did it.
Yeah, well,
like the depression set in.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was a matter of, I think, contract issues. Like, she wanted more time off because she actually was pregnant. In order to deal with to raise her kid and whatnot. So
It's
it was
so many
There
rumors
was
have come out
other stuff
about it.
going on too behind the scenes.
yeah, that was. But I was just throwing one thing out there. But yeah, it's several issues there, and like it was just a contract issue, and they decided, all right, you want more time, like to some extent, all right, you want more time off. How's all of it?
Yeah. Season 6 had so much good in it, though.
I
Like,
grew to love Ezra Dax, but like I don't know,
Yeah,
Jesse is my girl. She got them titties.
They did
Now
a
show
really
them
good job. They did
I-
a really good job with Ezra, considering
Ezra.
how much time they actually had.
But I will never forget the baseball episode.
The
That was
baseball
funny as fuck.
episode's great. But that's the thing. Like Terminator 1 crawled so that Terminator 2 could like run and fuck shit up.
No, like you know what I'm talking about.
Everything leading up to that baseball episode is important to appreciate that baseball episode.
Which baseball episode are you talking about?
In DS9.
Yeah, which one?
The one where that fucking Vulcan that Cisco went to the academy.
That's the one I
with.
was thinking of too.
Yeah.
But the reason that I will never forget watching that episode with Jables is just when they're in the sick bay after practice, and like they're all fucked up because none of them have played baseball before. And also, it's like I just hear Jables like, "Stop! Wait a second." Pauses, backs up the video. He's like, "Damn, Ezra's got tits."
Yeah, they hate him until then.
He's like, "Holy shit, look at those things." I fucking died. I almost fell off my bed.
I
was
would have
laughing so
died
hard.
too.
It's like, of course, Jables. Fucking.
I'm a tits guy. What do you want me to do?
But what I was saying about season 6 is that like, there's so much great about season 6. And the greatest thing about season 6 was the introduction of the only other character that I put on the same pedestal as Miles fucking O'Brien. Vic Fontaine.
Oh, fucking
yes.
Vic. We didn't get enough Vic. That's
when
one of
was
my
he introduced again?
season 6.
Yeah.
See, that's just crazy.
He was just there for that one season.
Yeah, it seems like
He was there for
well,
2
he shows
seasons.
up in season 7 a couple of times, but
He was there for 2 seasons, and yet it feels like he was
had
there
such
for
an
longer.
impact on the show and certain characters.
Vic should have been there the entire fucking time. That's all I'm saying. Vic is great. I fucking love Vic.
Yeah, like one
If you
night we
don't
were
love Vic,
watching.
you're wrong.
We were watching and we were both getting tired, and like Jay was like, "I think this is the last one." I'm like, "Okay." And when we watched the episode, and we look at the preview for the next episode and see it's a Vic episode, it's like, never mind.
Yeah, no, we're getting a Vic episode. Let's fucking go.
Oh, it's
Well, because it's Vic.
Fuck yeah, because it's Vic.
I'm in
Vic
absolute
fucking
agreement.
rules.
I'm in absolute agreement.
Yeah.
He is easily the best side character in the show, in my opinion.
He shouldn't have just been a side character. But then again, if he wasn't just a side character, they wouldn't have been able to like reserve the best writing for him.
They should have introduced him in like season 3. I think. Season 6
Like,
was a little too late. But
the the first episode that we get with him where he's helping out Odo, fucking great.
Yep.
The episode where he's, you know, being around Nog while Nog is dealing with, like, you know, the aftermath of being wounded in combat. One of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, the PTSD episode.
Oh god. Yeah. That's a fantastic episode.
Every episode with Vic, S tier.
I can see that.
Even the one where they, like, pull the heist thing, which is a little bit marred by the frankly unnecessary and out of place racism angle.
Racism in Star Trek? What? Nah.
It's like, Cisco, really, dude? This is a hologram of a guy from a time period that you didn't fucking exist for. Get over yourself. This is stupid.
Next Generation holds, like, a very special place in my heart for nostalgic reasons.
Yeah, kind of like.
But I really think DS9 is my favorite.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to me and Voyager. Don't get me wrong, Sir. Eru and I have shit on Voyager, but it still will always hold a special place in my heart.
So.
Huh?
I said deservedly so.
Oh yeah, but it will always hold a special place in my heart purely because it was my first Trek.
Well, yeah, it's like,
That's
you know, like Star Trek the Motion Picture. Yes, it's long. Yes, it's overly gratuitous. That was my first exposure to Star Trek, though. I love that.
Here's the other thing. Like, DS9 is more, like, linear and episodic.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, you definitely...
There's
I think
an
James
ongoing
serial.
storyline.
No, it's more serial. DS9 is more serial.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's... Yeah, so, like, there's an ongoing storyline throughout the whole thing.
A consistent
TNG,
one that they're touching on just about every show.
TNG, I can just pop on any episode. Doesn't matter.
With a
and
few
have
exceptions.
It in the background.
With a few exceptions, and those are usually two-parters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas with Deep Space Nine, especially once you start to get into season 2, it's just like, okay, where am I? What's the current plot line?
Yeah, and there's...
How far in are we?
DS9's so good, there's, like, so many rebellion groups and, like, terrorist organizations and shit. Like, it's...
Oh yeah, the whole thing with the Maquis.
Yeah.
Which led to another one of the best episodes of the show, fucking For the Uniform.
I kind of want to rewatch DS9 now.
I
but
do
first,
too.
I must
In
play
the Pale
Portal
Moonlight.
2 with Rimshee.
In the Pale Moonlight.
That's my favorite
Dude,
episode of Star Trek.
Don't bring that up, dude.
Oh.
Alright, you guys want to get a short advice article out of the way?
Yeah, let's talk some advice.
Oh, one last thing about Star Trek, because I thought about it last night, and I had to share it with you guys. I think Star Trek Insurrection is the worst of, like, all of the original Star Trek movies. I think it's fucking awful.
Wait, which one?
Terribly paced. It's Insurrection.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, on top of all the things I just said, you know, like, terribly paced, poorly written, overly melodramatic, and all this bullshit, I finally know why that movie failed as hard as it did. They shaved the beard.
Really?
Yeah. I was watching a clip of it by chance last night. I'm like, holy shit. I forgot that Riker's beard is gone in this movie. No wonder it was a pile of shit.
He looks so good with the beard. So I don't doubt it.
But yeah, in Insurrection they shaved the beard. And that's why that movie
At least
failed.
for
That's
part
why
of
it
it.
sucks.
Yeah. Alright, cats. Have a good night. We're just going to do one advice article and then we're out. You can stick around for that.
Which one should we do?
But yeah, me and you were watching Alien.
I
That's
DM'd
non-negotiable.
I DM'd both of you the one that I'm looking at. Because I find it absolutely ridiculous.
It was the one I was
and-
thinking about too, based on the title.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like such petty bullshit.
Yeah, it's petty bullshit that I think we could actually like talk on for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Lesser Saints, my family bought our dream home. Our jealous friends no longer invite us over. My husband and I have been friends with another couple for 15 years. We would see each other once or twice a week, alternating between each other's home and occasionally out to dinner where we took turns paying the bill. 3 years ago, we bought our dream home, and since then, our friends have stopped inviting us over to theirs. We have invited them countless times as we enjoy their company, but they have stopped reciprocating. They are also less likely to pick up the tab when we go out. Once we went 3 months without seeing each other. I wanted to see how long it would be until they reached out. They never did. So I relented and invited them over. They happily accepted the invite, and we had the good time we always do. We spare no expense on food, alcohol, and desserts when they come over, which we are happy to do, but this has become extremely inequitable. It's not a matter of money. They earn the same amount as we do. We have fun together, but I'm seriously starting to resent them for not making an effort toward our friendship. I'm starting to wonder if maybe they aren't really good friends and I should just give up. Which really saddens me. Have you any advice? Moved out of friendship.
Communication.
Talk to your friends.
Communication is our go-to, usually. Yeah. First thing, just talk with them. See what's up. Maybe they won't tell you. Maybe they will.
Yeah. Talk to your friends.
Yeah, like, that's my first question of, like, go through, like, have you asked them?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can be coy. It's like, hey, I've noticed since we've gotten this house, you guys aren't like hanging out with us as much. What's going on with that? Just simply that. Maybe they have a lot of shit going on in their lives while they're trying to get their own house. Like you don't know.
Like, if you, as Jables said, if you're being coy about it, it's like, hey, haven't been over to see you guys in a while. Anything going on over there?
Hey, for all we know, they lost their house and they don't want to admit it.
This says that they're
doubtful.
making pretty good money, allegedly.
Yeah, like I said, it's doubtful, but maybe.
I mean, that don't.
Maybe they got. Maybe one of them got fired, and they don't have that
James
same
Woods
income.
had quite a bit of money. He lost his house.
Yeah, maybe they're having relationship issues, and they're kind of just like focusing on that a little bit more. Yeah. Relationships have problems.
How far away is your new house? Is another question I have.
That, yes.
Yeah.
That is another question.
But they're driving over to see them, and not the other way around. So maybe I don't know.
Well, it seems like the communication is faltered.
Oh, the communication is absolutely faltered.
Yeah,
That is absolutely the number one go-to bit of advice.
Well, they used to hang out once or twice a week. Now they only hang out whenever this couple invites them over.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, exactly.
Also,
the communication
you
is
say
our
in the,
first
you
remedy.
said in the outset. You said in the outset that you've known these people for 15 years.
Yeah.
What? You just don't talk to each other? You think after 15 years
they
you
moved.
would be
I think they
comfortable enough
moved.
around these people to ask them what's going on?
I think what happened is the house that they got is way out of the way for the other couple.
But the other couple still comes over.
Yeah, when invited. Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't invite them over.
Yeah, maybe they. I don't know. So
no matter what,
I'm-
I think
I'm a-
step
I'm a
number
very-
one is communication. You gotta talk with them because you're also assuming they might be jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And-
the other thing. It's like, this puts a lot on the other couple, but there's not a lot of self-reflection going on here. It's like,
Yeah.
did you change?
So I don't like imposing myself on other people.
Neither do I.
Feels very weird to me. Sir, it's to a greater extent for me. On the street that I walk, there are crosswalks, and there are buttons for those crosswalks that throw up like flashing lights, and people are supposed to stop and stuff like that. I don't do that. I don't use those crosswalks because I feel like I'm slowing somebody else down from wherever they're going, and it makes me feel bad doing that. I know that's an issue. I should probably talk to my therapist about that. I should just cross the street.
I'm definitely not
But-
to that extent, but
Yeah, but I feel like I'm imposing on other people. Yeah, I feel like I'm imposing on people and being an inconvenience just by pushing that button and trying to cross the street. So I always go down to where the lights are at the intersection because those tell people when to go. And so when I get the little walk sign, I go. But I'm not stopping people. I'm just walking when I'm told to walk. And yeah, that's how big I am on like not imposing on other people. And maybe they feel like they'd be imposing on you. Maybe you have a better house and it's a cooler place to hang out, but they don't want to be like, "Hey, let's hang out at your place." Instead of our place, because maybe they have like a little like 1-2 bedroom apartment. You know?
One reason we don't invite people over to our place more often is because we are literally a half hour away from the nearest city. It takes my sister an hour to get here from her place, or us an hour to get to her place from here.
Yeah.
I think the cousin that lived the closest to us, I say lived because as of this weekend they've moved to be the furthest. They were a half hour away.
Yeah. Like I don't invite people over to my place just because I live in a very small 1-bedroom apartment. It used to be a studio, but they put a door in. So now it's a 1-bedroom. And like I don't know, I just don't have like a couch and shit. I don't have places for people to chill. Maybe you just have a better place for people to chill. But they don't want to invite themselves over. Yeah, we need more information on like housing situations and how far you moved away.
Yeah. I mean, in all honesty, if they're willing to drive over to your place when you invite them, but they're not willing to invite you over to theirs, there's a communication issue going on there. It's not simple. It's not as simple as where you moved. It's not anything like that. It's just maybe they prefer going out to your place, but it includes, hey, we don't pick. They're less likely to pick up the tab every other time like we used to. When we go out. Okay, so maybe there is something there, but you gotta fucking talk to them.
Hey, Larry, subscribe to Tier 1. Wait, Happy New Year and all that shit. Yeah. Sup, Larry? You came at the tail end. Larry, there's been some developments. Biotech Babe is now BRNWSH Babe. I don't know. Do what you want with that.
All right, shall we read the Abby response?
Nah, I think we're good. Larry, that's exactly what I said. Since she's now BRNWSH, no more anal. It's a terrible world that we're living in now.
No more.
This is Trump's America. No anal.
Okay, so here's where it comes from. It's actually Abby who's saying that they're jealous.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to read it, go for it.
You stated that for more than a decade, you and this couple have lived in homes that were similar until you moved away and upgraded your lifestyle. Has it never occurred to you that the reason these friends no longer invite you to their home may be because they are embarrassed about the comparison? They could also be jealous. Consider telling them you always enjoyed visiting them and would like to do it again. Then cross your fingers and hope they'll take you up on it. You stated that this couple has the same amount of income as you have, but it is unwise to count other people's money. Yeah, communicate. That second part. The second
Oh,
part
yeah.
where...
No. Hold on, real quick. Maybe invite yourselves over to their place. Like, hey, let's have some drinks and play a board game or a card game at your place.
Yeah.
Do that instead of inviting them.
You stated that this couple has the same amount of income as you have, but it is unwise to count other people's money. That is great advice. It is unwise. Don't count other
It's unwise
money.
to count other people's money, but it's also if somebody else is having the same income and they're not being equitable with you the same way that they used to be just because you got a house, that seems a little weird.
Yeah, but do we know that that's why? No, because there's no communication.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that Dear Abby advice is... it's not the worst we've heard.
Yeah, Larry, you shut up way too late. This is the end of the show.
Yeah. We're having all kinds of great discussions.
Yeah, you missed all of our Star Trek talk and everything.
You missed me losing my shit about the fact that Jables has never seen Alien or Aliens?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to watch... we're gonna have to watch those at some point.
That's
Absolutely.
fine. Rimshee and I are also going to play
viewing.
Portal 2 co-op mode together. So
Sometime this
that's
week.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Maybe we should just stream that.
If you're down for it, yeah.
Yeah, just stream it, and then while we're doing it, I'll stream my end, and we'll record both. And you send me your stuff, and we'll splice it or something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll talk about it.
All right.
Larry, we don't have enough viewers on this channel. There's no point in us creating another one. All right.
Oh, Big J Okerson will be happy.
What? What?
The Eagles won.
Oh, nice. Shout out to my Philly people. Big J. Okerson, Tim Butterly, Mike Rainey,
All right.
Lemaire
I swear to
Lee.
God, if this turns into another Chiefs-Eagles Super Bowl, I'm burning NFL headquarters to the ground.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
I
Good
think
night,
we should
everybody.
Forward
probably
on that
be
one.
taking off.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. I'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.